And our last speaker is Carlos Santos.
Okay. Yeah! Whoa, sorry about that. Okay, this thing fell off. So anyways, before I start, can we just give it up one more time for those phenomenal speeches? Okay, so, hello guys. Wowzers, big crowd. How are we feeling tonight? Come on, make some noise! That's what I'm talking about. So, now without further ado, my speech. So as I'm sure you heard, my name is Carlo, and now my speech is not so little, so bear with me. Before I started here at MCAT, I had next to no hope of graduating on time. COVID had taken a monumental toll on my life, as everything I knew was torn away from me in the matter of one spring break. You remember that? They said 2 weeks, 3 weeks, oh, you're done. And so, I was pulled out of school during my freshman year, and well, I was stuck to doing online, which I just couldn't get the hang of for the life of me. And so, I thought I would simply wither away and just give up on school altogether. Then one fateful day, my mom approached me and asked how I would like to go to the school out in Marana. And at first, I was hesitant because all my life, I wanted nothing more than to go to high school and have those memories with the friends I grew up with. And I thought by taking this route, I would be giving all that up for some cheap knockoff. In all senses of the word, I was lost. But as one Charles Xavier once said, just because someone stumbles and loses their path doesn't mean that they're lost forever. When I first started here, I was something of a recluse, a little weirdo, if you will. I spent the first week of school in the corners of my classes trying my best not to associate with my peers, as I just wanted to get my schoolwork done and leave. But that all changed within the first week, because one day some of my classmates asked if I would like to help them. And in my first period, we had this little thing called the Breakfast Club, not the movie. It was just like a coffee express business we ran. So anyways, they asked if I would help them with that day's assignment, and I agreed. And what stemmed from that was just amazing. I even sewed them some aprons, believe it or not. But that was just the beginning. The rest of my time here has been just as, if not more, electric, with me achieving accolades I would have never thought possible 2 years ago. In my time here, I've received the Awesome Possum Student of the Month title not once, but twice. Once for math, which is just bonkers to me, because before I came here, I took Algebra 1 3 times. And then the next one was for the whole school of sorts, and was called the Star Student, and it had an event sponsored by the Rotary Club of Tucson, which was just neato. Those guys are the best. And so, one thing that stuck with me from that day and that event they had, apart from me nearly bawling my eyes out, was a quote that Mr. Bowen here decided to share. It reads, "I never lose. I either win or learn." Nelson Mandela is the one who's credited with this quote, and it's just one that really speaks to me because while it seems I am something of a man out of time, seemingly losing such precious formative years and being placed in such... I need to drink some water, guys. Sorry.
Do it.
Some quality H2O. And so, where am I? Oh, yes. Play such a wacky setting surely set up to fail. I didn't. What really happened was that I learned. I learned that life is locomotion, and if you're not moving, you're not living. And then I also learned that if there comes a time where you got to stop running away from things and you've got to start running towards something. So no matter how bleak it gets, how pointless it may seem, that this dark tunnel you find yourself in seems to be never ending, if you keep but a sliver of hope in your heart, you will one day reach the light, bathe in the sun, and accomplish wonders. And the wonders I've accomplished here have been nothing short of breathtaking. I've not only accomplished these amazing feats, but I've also made priceless memories and even greater friends. And not to toot my own horn or anything, I was even named president of our student ambassadors this past quarter. And even had the absolute honor of receiving the 2340 scholarship, which is still so surreal to me. But I couldn't have done it without without the support of my amazing teachers, my fantastical friends, none other than my partner in tomfoolery, and of course, my supportive family. So I stand before you starting to finally see that I've had an effect here, but not the one I intended. And more often than not, we all come out of high school thinking we're going to save the world. And sometimes we do. But sometimes you don't. So you don't think about saving the world. You think about saving just one person, because sometimes that's enough. All I know is that we have to try. That's what life is. We try to push back against the darkness. Well, this has been dragging on for quite a bit, huh? Well, just one more quote before I cut my yapping session off. It's not about where you're born, what powers you have, or what you wear on your chest. It's about what you do. It's about action. This quote may come from a fictional Superman, but it doesn't ring any less true. We here at MCAT may not have been dealt the best hand in life, but despite all the strife and confusion in the world right now, we sure as heck have taken the action to be here tonight. And for that, I am so proud of every last one of you. Well, class of 2024 has been an absolutely splendid time with you and finally, thank you for your time, ladies. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to always fight the good fight, and now the Carminator is signing off. And that would have been, okay, you guys, come on, you know what, go. Yeah, class of 2024! That's what I'm talking about, louder, louder, louder!
And he mentioned he was once the quiet one in the corner, so there you go. So now we come to the